knows?
Very good, adorable.
I went to sell the dress.
Lotus had multiple breakdowns, mental breakdowns.
He really did.
Gave you an extra 100 golds.
Yeah.
Oh. Also, Mangler attempted to kidnap Lotus. That was,
Yeah, that was unpleasant.
And, their spooky boy boss did not like that they failed.
They begged for their lives. It availed them not.
If only we knew deep speech. If only. Oh. I don't know. I'll have to see. More accurate, Loris. Loris?
Loris?
Constantly on the edge of a breakdown, slow Loris Lotus.
Horribly traumatized.
Yeah.
Oh,
just for them. No.
Not play.
Aw, little spur boys. Yeah, them and slower shaking hands and being venomous. Always love me some family fun, man. Oh yeah, we went to the library. But you can actually take from the library.
Yeah.
Librarian is it's a crime you cannot read. Please take this child.
My sweet child, let me show you the world.
Reading. Okay. I think. Oh yeah, we saw the Solar Legion and Oleander. We assume because he's very obviously covered in oleander.
Spoilers for the game you'll never get to play.
Oh.
That sounds cool.
Maybe some casual trauma through your brother joining a fascist regime. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, when I went on my little side mission and just that one funky dude with the oleander, I was like, what does the oleander flower mean? It means something!
What does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean? And then I was just like, I need to talk to Lotus because I have a feeling. When I was listening to the recording, and I'm like, I have an idea. I have a thought. Lotus, where are you? I have to have a conversation. Okay. We return back from the library safe and sound.
That's a first. That's always good.
Thank fuck we went unmolested.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get you.
Never heard it said that way, but I understand. And I'm like, holy fuck. The way that we've changed words over the years is completely bonkers.
Yeah. Alright. I think Lotus will just sort of be sitting down at the table in the lobby, just awkwardly.
Looking like he's about to cry.
No! Honestly, the opposite. He looks too fucking exhausted
no!
To really care right now.
No tears left. Actually, with that in mind, does it seem like Lotus might be approachable for a conversation that might be, distressing?
You get the feeling that Lotus is a very easy to read person. His charisma is dog shit. He looks like he needs to talk.
Okay. I don't know if Cassandra wants to talk to him at all, because otherwise I will talk to him. I plan to have a conversation with him anyway.
I can wait.
Okay. It's just gonna be furious scribbling anyway. Yeah, so Hono eventually will just kind of awkwardly come over and look at Lotus and then just kind of motion to see if he can sit there.
He'll give a weak nod.
Alright, and then he's gonna sit down and pull out his pen and paper and then look very odd, like he wants to ask a question, but he's not sure.
Lotus will try to say hello in gift sign.
Hell yeah! As the session started last time, it begins again with signing hello. He signs hello back, and then eventually kind of writes something down and pushes it towards you, and I'm so good at saying words today. Essentially, he asks how you're doing. I'm gonna start this conversation off without just immediately going into, who was that person?
Yeah, Lotus is going to shrug and, like, rub the back of his head, sort of ruffling up his hair unintentionally, and say, well, I could be doing a lot better. All things considered, I think I've handled things remarkably well. I feel like if it was any other sin, I probably would have just gone, well, completely insane. But I still seem to have my wits about me, so that's good.
Hono will write, you have been very resilient.
nature has taught me well. Better to bend with the wind than to stand firm and brave.
Just gives us a little nod to that. I mean, this boy does have slightly better charisma, so would he ask this awkward question already? Fuck it, let's do it. Eventually, he's going to just write, did you know the person wearing the oleander flower?
I think Lotus winces at that. I think, for some context, even though he sees with his third eye, in the center of his forehead towards, like, the brow, almost all of the emoting, like, besides his mouth, comes from his, like, two eyes that he was born with. They're just always closed. So they'll, like, scrunch up, or, you know, when he smiles, the smile will reach those eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just, his third eye is for seeing, and he sees very well. It's just that one doesn't really emote much other than rolling or looking to the side or looking over there, that sort of situation. So yeah, I think he... Ooh.
Sorry.
He physically winces at that, and he just kind of...
I will say, when he winces, Hono actually pulls the paper back. Almost as if, like, he's like, oh, perhaps I shouldn't have asked that.
I suppose it's an old mistake. I'm fairly certain that's my brother. And, with all the sort of callousness that came with him, just worse.
Hono will kind of look at Lotus for a moment, then write down you mean to stay away from him then? I don't know if that's exactly what he would ask right now, but that's what I'm gonna go with, because my brain apparently is dog mush. Dog food. I don't even fucking know anymore. Dog water, there we go.
I don't entirely know. I don't know how long I can do that. You know, when I said the other day that, my entire village and the Druid Grove was razed to the ground, that the forest was scorched, and that by the time that I woke up, all that surrounded me were scorched bodies and blood-stained snow. There was always one body short. I couldn't identify anything, but there was this sinking suspicion in the back of my mind that the one missing among the head count was him. I didn't want to admit it. You know, far better to say that he died along with the rest of them and it was some completely unrelated party, but... well... I don't know if it was destiny or fate, but Oleander was always as toxic as the flower he was named after.
He'll nod. Eventually he is going to ask another question. Actually, he'll kind of give you some condolences, and then after a moment, he's going to ask one more question. And he's going to ask, was Oleander like you, like an astral elf?
Lotus will nod. Once upon a time, but shortly before the burning, I don't know what else to call it, the cataclysm, though that seems a bit grand in scale, but I don't know. Before the burning, about a month or so before, he talked about how upset he was at the concept that even though we're elves, that we're not truly eternal, and that disgusted him. And about a week before the burning, he seemed so happy. It was the first time I could think I saw him smile in years, when he wasn't just taunting the ever-living shit out of me or someone else. He looked so... God, Hono, he looked so happy, and I was happy for him. He seemed in such a good mood. He was being kinder to everyone, and I thought maybe things were turning around. I thought maybe the people in the village, myself included, were rubbing off on him. And well, now I have the scars to prove why he was so happy. It's because he could burn it all away, so he could finally become something greater, or some shite.
My God. Jesus, okay, no, this! I will just say that as you're speaking, Hono does actually look fairly distressed about that information. But does not elaborate on why he's distressed.
I think one thing you'll notice is that Lotus looks tired but calm. Like, it is this sense of, like, someone who has lived and seen through so much shit that it's just like, this isn't bravery for him to talk about. This is realization. And this is, like, someone who has clearly had the answer for a long time, who just... He's
finally processing it.
Yeah, like, it's almost a relief.
Hot damn. Well, eventually Hono will just kind of write down that he will keep an eye out for Oleander for him. It seems that their paths may cross at some point, but for now, it may be best if Lotus and him did not cross until they were ready.
I didn't speak it earlier, but I know I can't keep avoiding him forever. And, well, if he is truly as far gone, as depraved as it would take to wipe out an entire 2 settlements and a forest with it, well, I am prepared to become a kinslayer if that means taking out a threat to the world. Though, I suppose he stopped being any kin of mine when he slaughtered everyone.
Hono would write. I would agree.
Yeah. Okay. 3.
Please roll better.
3 again.
What the fuck? No!
That's hilarious. That's unfortunate.
Was this something that only Lotus would know, or was this Lotus getting him? God damn it!
Damn. Perhaps at a later date. One of those 3 a.m. moments of like, holy fuck!
Oh my god.
I just can't believe that it rolled 3 twice in a row.
That's bullshit. We gotta. Yes.
Yeah.
The dice basically said, "No, fuck you. You can't put this together yet."
Yet.
Give it enough time. You might have more.
I think Lotus shuts his eye in thought and is twirling a lock of hair around one of his clawed fingers as he just sort of ponders.
Hunter just looks concerned. But he will remain there if you want to talk to him anymore. He basically asked his questions.
I think Lotus will eventually open his eyes with a, I can't help but see your expression. I might not be very
Lack
good.
of expression.
I might not be very good at talking to people, but I can read people fairly well. You needn't concern yourself over me and at the moment. I can assure you I've been through worse, and I will continue to weather any storm that approaches. It's just been a chaotic few days, I suppose. I'll be fine.
I'll nod, and then right, well, I'm here if you need assistance. I can offer what I'm good at.
And what might that be?
Well, sneaking. You're right. Sneaking, gathering information. The usual, I suppose.
Lotus will lean forward, this sort of smoky, sweet scent emanating off of him and his censer that he keeps on his quarterstaff, and he'll just say, Hono, with all due respect, this is my problem at the moment, and I wouldn't take it too well if you were risking your life and limb, scuttling about in the night, looking for answers and sticking your nose where it shouldn't be. After all, that seems to be my sort of deal. And he'll flash his fangs.
Hono just kind of looks at you and then eventually nods, but doesn't say anything further.
Yeah. You can, I will say, like, you can absolutely tell he is trying to lighten the mood.
I just find this all hilarious.
Yeah. I will say Lotus has a very lovely smile.
Lovely smile. I love that. If you could see Hono smile, he would attempt to smile back, but it's behind a mask, so therefore you can't. But yeah, eventually, I guess, he'll leave Lotus to whatever he wants, if he wants to speak more or not. But Hono does seem like he wants to go do something. Eventually, but just doesn't want to, like, be impolite and just jet away.
Eventually.
Well, I guess he'll just chill for a little bit. I suppose it's dinner time.
Dinner.
Too. Dinner.
Food for dinner? Again?
Ooh.
Oh boy. Where does she keep getting all these giant space hamsters? Oh. Well, there you go.
I'm pretty sure there's just like a little space hamster farm outside the city walls.
You need to visit. That sounds adorable.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The horrors.
The fluffy horrors. Oh no.
Terrifying,
Lost
thank
in
you.
fear.
Ripperonis. Uh-huh. Oh, you're cutting in and out. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, it's happening again. I don't understand why it's such a little bright! Dinner conversations? Or did you say dinner conversations?
Dinner conversations.
I suppose. Some brief little conversations. Though I would say that, I mean, Hono is generally very quiet to begin with because he needs to use his hands to even speak to you guys while they eat.
Yeah.
But he's definitely a lot quieter than usual, at least a few days that you've known him.
I think Lotus is also surprisingly quiet, so it's just a very awkward dinner.
Cassandra is doing the awkward, like, fill the silence with lots of talking.
Every so often when Cassandra, like, you would see, like, Hono does a lot of, like, nods and shakes his head or something like that, or I assume he's probably taught you guys no or yes, in Gith sign. I feel like you might have gotten that by now.
Yeah.
So,
Lotus is doing a lot of,
Like, the setting, it's so beautiful, like, not what I expected, and stuff like that, just random gibberish that really doesn't thing.
Just trying to fill the void because it's so awkward, right?
Yeah, and she's, like, nervously, like, tapping her hand on the table, like, stimming.
I love this group.
Everyone is doing their best with their own little neurodivergencies and trauma. It's great.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This is just what I'm picturing Cassandra doing. Hold on. I'm gonna link it in voice and memes. There we go.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch that later.
Man, the note-taking is making me nervous. Is that on Wick's end?
No, that's
Is he
me!
taking notes?
That's
oh, okay.
Oh my!
I was like, oh no, our DM's taking notes.
Oh my! This soup's delicious. Oh boy.
No.
No! Hi! What?
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh no! Oh
Lotus
no! Oh
is
no!
going to very suddenly get up, walk upstairs, go to his room. Does he make it up there?
Oh no! Wait, no, we saw him that day. Sweats? I was completely invisible. No one saw me.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that's not great.
That's fun.
She's gonna jump up the table so fast, like she knocks the chair over.
Do I happen to hear Lotus fall? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because if he fell, it would have been loud. Man is built like a truck.
Well, I mean, you are like up a floor and like behind some doors and shit like that. But yeah.
Okay, but to be fair, it would be a loud clunk.
God. This bit talks like Cortez.
Ah! Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sucked. Deep breath, even though I don't need to breathe. Just. Oh, that sucked. Ugh. Fuck. Lotus goes to stand up and like kind of falls forward a little bit, accidentally hits his head on the wall, just shit. Ugh. Kind of shakes his head. Walk down. Yeah. So, what happened down here?
Hono will just kind of look at Lotus, look at the door, and just scribble out, the Dawn visited Astra, and then just kind of immediately bulls it up. Like, oh, Donatello, okay. So apparently there's another person. So the Dawn. Okay, so I'll just say that. Do we know what he is? Can I roll something? Yeah, because I actually wanted to do it last session, but like so much was going on, so it didn't happen. Alright, okay. I'm gonna roll a history. That's a fucking nat 20!
Yeah!
Woo! Oh! Okay.
That guy was a bitch, is who he was.
And that was the same dude we saw this so that was a 25 on a nat 20. The same dude that we saw this afternoon that killed his underlings because they failed.
Yeah.
Alright. So he's just like, so the person we saw this afternoon walked in to have a conversation with Astra.
I see.
And then he's just gonna ball that up. No one needs to know they're talking about that.
Well, that is certainly something. I received a warning to get out of the way and go upstairs, so everything seemed to have worked out.
Yeah, you kind of just disappeared. What was that?
The serpent kind of, Lotus will, make a sort of, kind of move his hands and go, just kind of knocked me out. That was unpleasant, but necessary. Yeah.
I love that she's just like, I have my business, you have your business.
Yeah. It just kind of... Yeah, I don't know, it was like nothing. Like, quite literally oblivion. Concerning things to say to your friends. Yeah, the snake in my head took me to oblivion briefly.
You know, as they do. Snakes are very well known for...
for obliviating.
For oblivion.
Just a little trip to the void, the endless void.
The endless void.
Alright. Well... We're just gonna have to accept that that is a thing that you can do now, because there are so many strange things happening in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
My ADHD brain
useful.
is just like, what to focus on?
Yes, obviously. They got that from the Dawn comment.
The Dawn!
And the protection money. That's,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we want to. Well, we're staying here. This is where we're staying because we have
Yeah.
all our plants here. However, we might be concerned staying here.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the perfect place for me to be because there's no fucking lights here. And also, all the Solar Legion are up there, and if they even look at me, I'm no longer in hiding.
Yeah. They'll
Those
hit you
bastards with their shiny faces.
They'll hit you with their anti-civil rights beam.
Oh my god. Legitimately, it will be the Ash Baby meme every single time one of those fuckers spot me. Just like, ah!
Oh, it's the Ash Baby meme. So fucking funny.
Oh my god.
So, what do we want to do?
It may. I was gonna be like, well, it is getting late. Perhaps we should go to sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe we should consider doing a watch outside our rooms or something with the whole... those little critters looking for us and them being around here.
May I ask a favor? Because that is relevant. I'm not entirely certain how, good of an idea it would be for me to go out to hunt. So... he'll sort of awkwardly look at Cassandra and, Hono. Nova would let me, but Nova doesn't dream.
So,
Shh, no one's supposed to know that. Cassandra doesn't dream.
monsters still dream, they're just immune to, like, dream spells.
I got a good 2 more days before I need to, you know...
Well, we have Honey, but Honey's not here currently.
Yeah.
I think the only person you could technically feed off from the party is Honey.
That's hilarious.
And you may or may not find out why you can't feed off of Hono, the supposedly human man.
Yeah, I'll be fine for another 2 days, but that might be something to think on.
Sweats?
I mean, I would if I could, but I don't think my Corey spirit would be very pleased with me.
I don't think she would either.
It's just very quiet right now.
This is like this awkward silence as they're just kind of staring at each other and trying to problem solve.
Oh, god damn it, like everyone else shared secrets, so I guess he will eventually write. There is a reason that I heard you, that one night. AK, he's basically saying he doesn't really sleep.
Oh. Oh. Well, then what do we do at night?
He just doesn't say anything. That's all you're getting.
Okay. Then,
No, I think eventually he'd probably say, I prefer not to say.
okay.
But, when Cassandra brings up the whole concept of the fact that we might want a watch, I mean, he's got it. He has that handled.
Okay. Yeah, because, like, we don't want one of those things just, like, popping into the, the Still Lotus during the night. Like, it could happen.
It could happen.
I mean, we also have the issue that if they find out that Lotus is staying here, Astra does not like Lotus.
Yeah.
And they could very much easily convince her to give up Lotus.
Yeah.
Well, you got motivation right there.
Maybe
Yeah.
balance out.
So perhaps we definitely have to work on getting her to like Lotus more.
Right, how do we do that?
Yeah.
Lotus is a fruit basket! Do you think... Wick, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes and tell me that woman is going to eat anything I give her. That's the point.
Will she eat anything from any of us, excluding Lotus?
I don't know.
Should we test that theory? Let's get her a fruit basket.
You should let's get her a fruit basket and we see. Specifically
bets on who she
And
likes the
say
most.
it was Lotus's idea to get you fruit baskets.
She's going to actually, if she ends up with like 5 fruit baskets, she's going to fucking hate us. What do I do with all this fucking fruit? Oh my god. Well, I suppose we should at least try to go to bed for the night.
Yeah. Probably.
Though I feel like Lotus does not want to go to sleep.
Kinda do, kinda don't.
Maybe you won't have a tall, dark stranger visiting your... Well, is he a stranger at this point?
I would like him to continue to be!
Stranger danger! The black hole man is at it again.
Begging this man to stop showing hole.
My god.
Yep. Bedtime. Fucking bedtime.
I feel so bad for Lotus. He has a full ass party of people he can't even fucking munch on.
It's pretty funny.
It's
pretty
hilarious.
fucking funny.
The only one he could munch on is Honey, and she's fucking freaked out by the group of us so far.
I'm just thinking of the Worthy Kids witch video of like, if I saw a nice green woman, and she said, "Hello, child, I'm going on a date, and can I have some of your blood?" Well, I'd give her the fucking blood, Miriam!
I mean...
I'd like to continue.
I'd like to continue a little bit too, because we only played for about an hour so far. Also, I was just gonna say, I have to have a conversation tonight anyway.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
All things, I hope.
What? Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Don't your characters don't fucking hear this, so be above board and okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you cut out hardcore for me. Was that
Oh,
was
yeah.
I said
anyone who hears this don't
metagame.
Okay, hell
We're
yeah,
just doing
hell
this
yeah.
for the recording.
Metagame, metagame.
Hey, stop it!
I'm kidding.
For this, we'll see.
Ooh,
Ooh, fun.
that'd be fun.
Give me just a second. Testing. No. Hold on.
Is hold.
Is hold, yes. Oh, no, I can't get it to work. Never mind. Which is fine, because it'll probably mess up the recording. Alright.
In the future.
I'll see if I can.
It's not gonna be the last time.
Yep.
Future.
So, all of y'all go to bed for the evening.
We do.
The ones that do. The ones that sleep. I guess we're all technically in a bed.
Yeah.
Or in our bedrooms.
We're in a bed.
Alright. Anyone else have plans for the night, or is it just me?
Just you.
Hell yeah.
I think
Typically,
so,
Lotus doesn't want to have night plans.
Unless Cassandra has anything.
Nope.
Nope. Alrighty.
Alright. Okay, so how would I go about doing this, the contacting?
Well, I mean, it's a lot like praying.
Okay, I'm gonna do a heckin' little prayer. Reach out, touch faith.
Yeah. Except this one, you know what? But still.
I might have personally met them. What are you talking about?
As you sort of like focus in on this device within you, you feel the cogs and wheels and mechanisms turn and shift and align perfectly. And then you feel this sort of multifaceted presence. So if you see a sort of figure much like you, but made out of three distinct aspects, sort of like one of those like Ashura or Buddha statues, where it's like like three figures in one.
Hell yeah.
Each one a different mechanical looking figure. One holding a sort of like quill and parchment in one set of hands. With each one has like three sets of hands. One is holding a quill and parchment, a book, and what appears to be you would know as like a more esoteric information recording method. There is one that is holding a sword, a spear, and a mace, as well as a firearm in their hands, and the other whose hands are empty but in various poses of benediction. And you hear clearly in three distinct voices in your head. Give me just a second.
Tick, tock, shaft. The Penis Brothers.
No comments from
funny.
the Peanuts Gallery. Where is it?
I believe in you.
Oh, here we go. You hear the three. You hear not just three voices, but a few. But those are the most visible. There is like a chorus of other voices speaking in unison as they sort of greet you in this very musical tone, almost as if like a choir speaking. Seeker of knowledge, thirst unquenched, yearning to discover and learn. What art thou seeking tonight?
And actually speaking for the first time, this man's will say, many voices speaking in unison, begging to be heard. I have an update.
Very well. Lend us your knowledge.
In Hono, or actually, not Hono. I don't know.
You don't know!
I don't know! What do you mean? So, I suppose I should actually go. Seeker of Knowledge will say, I have made it to... what the fuck is the name of this city again?
It's Starspire.
Starspire. I have made it to Starspire. I have done some searching of the city and found a group that I will be staying with. Without the ums, obviously. One among them has contact with, I know this. You have contact with a new Eladin, right? Eladin.
Has Cassandra sort of been open about her being...
Give me a second.
Cassandra been open about being a cleric of Feywill? Because I can't remember, honestly.
I think...
Abby.
Oh, I don't know if Abby's here.
Oh.
No, okay, well, we'll get to that later then.
I'm here. I just forgot. I was muted. I think it's so. Like maybe it was mentioned once at the library. Hasn't told the group outwardly.
Oh, okay. So never mind. I will not bring that up then. I wasn't sure. So, but yeah, it basically just ordering. I found a group that I will be staying with and observing for the time. But also in this city there is one that follows the elder myth of the sun, the Solar Legion, and among them I think there is something that should not be there. And we'll describe Oleander and how Oleander was once an astral elf, but now appears to be a Steelforged, or of the like of a Steelforged. Has the same mechanic words as one, but is that basically just like, hey, yeah, this shouldn't be here. What's going on here?
We are aware of the Solar Legion. We have much knowledge of the one called Yathalbalk and their teachings. It only desires progress and uniformity. Its desire to create and forge is not like the art or help that we do. their machine is to be completely uniform, with every part being completely interchangeable instead of each part adding to the whole. To hear that they may have worked on Steelforged, or a process to turn mortals into Steelforged, is disquieting at the least.
You're cutting out. No.
Oh no!
Oh, I think I heard the fact that they're working on Steelforged or trying to make like them is disquieting.
Yeah. Essentially, essentially, many voices speaking in unison, begging to be heard, is saying that they are aware of Yalthabalg. They know that it is of a sort of, think like how in like Lord of the Rings, like Sauron and Sauron's machinery is like only industry and war, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And many voices makes mention of them being every single piece of their machine being completely uniform and interchangeable, unlike their machine, which every single piece adds to the whole in their own unique way.
Yeah, okay.
Yalthabalg, discovering this, is they know that Yalthabalg has had constructs, and they make mention of you, and that to be watchful, that they have heard some things of. They have heard Yalthabalg has had the ability to turn people into constructs in the past, but not like on the same level of independence of a Steelforged or something like that.
Secret knowledge will essentially state that they have not been able to get as close as they'd like to get more information, but perhaps we'll try to gather some more to see what they have been up to and if they have actually been able to produce essentially a Steelforged or their version.
Your diligence is very much appreciated, Seeker of Knowledge. Is there anything else you wish to report?
No, but then Seeker of Knowledge will essentially say that they plan to touch base with the other two Eidolons in the coming days and see where that takes it, and then ask if there's anything else that many voices begging to be heard. Wait, sorry, I did their name wrong. I'm just gonna say many voices for right now.
Yeah.
Ask if there's anything else many voices wants them to do, especially about the Oleander thing, the possible Steelforge thing.
Observe for now. If conflict is needed, try to keep yourself safe during it. But the fact that the Solar Legion is upon the land is also disconcerting in and of itself. As far as we know, this land has often been hostile to them.
Hostile to them?
Yes, in such a way that night does not like the day often.
Sorry, you were cutting out hardcore.
Oh, god damn! Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's like every other word, and it's like, this is an important narrative part, god damn it!
Well,
I heard a good portion of it, but like, I didn't hear the... Oh god, now my brain forgot what I originally did not hear. Is it cutting out for other people too?
Yes.
Horrible.
Damn, I may need to get a new microphone. How am I right now? Is it still cutting out?
No,
It's
you're
good
perfectly
now.
fine right now.
I may just be talking too low for it to register.
It might, possibly. I know, I got like an actual desk one, which is why it picks up me fucking typing now. It's like a little boom mic thingy. That's been really good. But it picks up a lot of noise.
Yes. Okay. So basically, Many Voices is saying to you that this land is not like directly hostile to them in like, oh, the land itself opens up, but like the fact that they are aligned with the sun and that Nakstad is aligned with night is the only place in the world where the sun does not rise is often been sort of a damper upon their power because Yathalbog does not have as much ability to reach here.
Okay, so essentially getting the vibe that they're trying to get like a hold in this area to possibly bring the sun. Which is bad. We don't want that, do we? At least my boy doesn't, because then he can get seen very easily.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, cool. I'm pretty sure that's everything, though. I don't think there was anything else.
Alrighty.
Oh, should I probably mention that the Nothic saw me?
Oh yeah, do you mention that?
I probably should!
Do it.
I forgot about that little motherfucker!
Do it, you won't.
Yeah, I think he actually would have mentioned that much further, they would have mentioned that much further earlier. Like, yeah, there was a Nothic that kind of pinged me. Should I be concerned?
Unfortunately, it is extremely hard to hide from them as secrets are to them as bread is to the living, or to the mortal flesh. It is a shame, but it was going to happen eventually at some point.
Secret of Knowledge is like, I wish it didn't happen so soon. Just sad little robot noises.
There is a very faint tinkle of bemusement as Many Voices says, "Do not be over-concerned. The Nothics, while they trade information and secrets, they are extremely scattered and do not have a solid goal. They simply wish to eat secrets for secret's sake."
Okay, just kind of nods to that.
But it is something to be aware of. Is that all for this evening?
That's all.
Very well.
And we'll just do a very respectful signing off.
Go with the love of the makers, seeker of knowledge.
Oh, thanks. As to you or something. I don't know what I would say that to, or you too as well, or something like that.
You would.
But yeah, that's what?
You would. It's kind of like a sort of like.
I'm assuming it's like a little kind of like.
Yeah.
Good day, or have like just the saying that they say.
Yep.
You have that one like horribly embarrassing moment that you like, the school moment of like, "Bye mom, love you," when you're saying goodbye to a teacher.
God. That happened to me once, and like I didn't fucking live it down for the next 4 weeks because the fucking other kids bullied me about it.
That happened to me way too often because I saw my teachers as more kind parental figures.
I'm glad that you had good teachers like that.
Oh, I had my fair share of horrible teachers.
Yeah.
I grew up knowing that there are two kinds of art teachers. Art teachers that would give the world for you, and art teachers that think that their students are absolute dog shit at art, and that they're the best artist in the world, and that they just got stuck teaching. There are no other types of art teachers. There's no such thing as just a normal, run-of-the-mill, some average Joe art teacher. They will either make you believe in the good in humanity or the worst parts of humanity.
Yeah. Which is all the more confusing when you get to actual art school. I heard some fucking wild shit about that.
Our art school literally, like, made me so depressed that I had to drop out. Like, I was in my worst mental state that I was since escaping my abusers. It was bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then I had a theophanic experience, and now I'm a pagan.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. That's my little night talk.
Yeah.
You guys were here when you found out that I'm not actually playing a human, but a fucking little warforged, so this party has 2 robots!
Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about!
And I will just say, that first session when you were talking to Nova about dreams, and trying to explain dreams, and Hono's just sitting there, I'm like, you're just fucking hell. Describing how dreams work to 2 robots who do not dream.
Yeah.
Computers do not dream of electric sheep, apparently.
Yeah,
I do think Lotus would try to find a way to see if he could share his, his dreams or some of the things he's seen in dreams with Nova and or Hono when, he finds out TM.
What I was gonna do is his damnedest that you guys don't find this out, but it's
That's
most
fair.
likely you probably will find out.
Could you imagine we go throughout the entire campaign without finding out? That'd be crazy.
Arguably, I was like, maybe I can go the whole campaign with them thinking I'm a human, but I'm like, we gotta do some of the secret shit. Just happening, so people are gonna find out anyway, but let's see how long my boy can keep this from happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you understand why he's so fucking concerned about Oleander.
Why is that?
I don't know. Lotus will find out eventually, we'll fucking see.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Anyways, so yeah, you guys have a pleasant evening, or well, some of you have a pleasant evening. I'm not sure how Lotus is holding up.
Oh.
I think, Lotus wakes up the next day feeling refreshed, good night's sleep, no scary shit, just he wakes up and he's like, oh my god, I forgot what it was like to have a nice sleep. Holy shit.
But yeah. Alrighty. Another morning. What do you all...
I want to make some soup. Lotus is going to rush downstairs and just way too chipper, just like, good morning, Astray.
I will say Hono's probably in the corner already eating some porridge.
Good morning, Hono.
Morning. What do you want?
Well, I am just in an absolutely fantastic mood. I had a wonderful sleep last night, and I was wondering if perhaps, if you were observing the entire time, if you would let me use the kitchen to make some soup. Do you know where I could go to make some soup?
Anywhere but here.
Is there a communal kitchen? Is there just anywhere I would have access to a kitchen? I will slide a single platinum towards her.
She will flick it off the counter.
Oh my god, she hates your guns.
I will go pick up the platinum. I shall go find the kitchen myself.
You do remember she had a whole bag of platinum the other day. She may not. You get the sense that this is probably a front as well. She may not even need your fucking money.
I'll pick up the platinum, slip it back in my bag.
She continues to not acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Question. In Hono's like little escapades around the city, have I found a place that has a community chicken? Yes.
Community chicken.
Yes. There is
a community kitchen.
There is in fact a community chicken. There is.
We call her Big Betty. She wanders all through the alleys here in the outer city. Woe betide any halflings or gnomes that cross her way.
There is a God. There's a oh boy, I'm sorry, I lost track. There is in fact a community kitchen run by the community chicken.
Hell yeah, is it Aaron Kroger?
There is a one of the temples of Silveril, which is in this part of the area, is connected to a comfort house, sort of like a little community area as well, where you can go to get a fresh meal or like a massage or companionship or treatment if you want. Silveril sort of like deals with all that stuff. Her temple is usually. Actually, God, I'm trying to remember everything about Silveril because, like, there's, like, a few things. I think, oh yeah, there's 2 temples to Silveril usually, in an area because one is more like, oh, this is, the the brothel side of there, and this one's the more community or, like, rest and, luxury side. But yeah, you do recall seeing, I think it was, the pearlescent moon is, that part, and the opalescent moon is the sex work part, I think. I may correct that when I get a chance. Hold on, let me see.
How to get Lotus frantically filing through his head. How to get the mean, bitchy but very cool, probably mafia boss, owner of this hotel to like me.
Oh no, she's that's definitely not mafia run. Once again, the mafia is the star spawn in this area.
Yeah, but just how to get the cool bitchy boss lady of the building to like me.
But yeah, she's one of the bird folk that's more hen, grouse, chicken themed.
Oh yeah.
I love hen, grouse, chicken themes.
Oh. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to see. But yeah, we'll go ahead and keep it for now. The pearlescent moon is the more community, like relaxation, luxury, healing side, and opalescent is the sex work side until such time as I am corrected.
Alright.
We'll see if I get a response. But yeah, you know that there is a little... oh, I might be getting a response right now. Let's see. Shout out to Avery with the fucking... quick responses on shit.
Real.
Well, that's happening. Is there anything else anyone else has plans for today?
I think aside from really, really being in the mood to make soup or stew, Lotus will, water his plants and do his daily check-in with the mind fungus before coming downstairs. He's like, I had a fucking fantastic sleep last night. There were so many horrors in the day, but I slept so good.
So glad you had a good
Okay,
dream.
so pearlescent is the healing and relaxation side. Opalescent is luxury indulgence, which includes the sex work side.
Okay.
Well, sex work can be either, Avery says. Okay, I'm confused now. God damn it, Avery. Like, I'm so... Okay, it's both. Anyway, so...
we just know we're going to the community side of it right now.
Well, yeah, there's... Yeah. There is the Temple to Silverroll. You could probably cook a meal there if you wanted.
Which, yeah, Hono would just kind of let Lotus know about that. I mean, I do want to hit up some temples today, because I need to touch base with some, Eidolons.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I don't know what anyone else wants to do. Does Cassandra have any plans?
Cassandra, do you have any desire to go to the temple district with them and possibly see the now defunct temple of Kava and see about possibly instating it for Feywill?
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hold on just a second. Yeah, so you guys can do that. There's actually 2 temple districts. There's the one in the central city and then the one in the outer city.
Wait, was the second... Did you say the outer city?
Outer city.
The second?
Outer city.
Central.
Central city.
We're let's try to go into the outer city one to avoid long, vulnerable walks.
Yeah, no more walking.
Long walks that expose our vulnerable mind underbelly.
I will just state that the outer city where we are currently staying is within the district of this this elder star spawn that we ran into before.
Okay.
But
fair.
I think no matter what, we're going to have to deal with them. We just have to be smart about it. I find it hilarious that walking around a city we have used Pass Without a Trace multiple times.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but it's so bizarre to me,
Yeah,
and I love
I
it.
guess we're going into the inner city one, then,
I mean, we can go to the outer city one, that's probably much less of a walk, right?
Yeah, that'd only be like maybe a 30-minute to an hour walk.
And then going to the inner city one, the central city, that
yeah.
3 hours?
Let's go to the outer city one, and I can probably get like one good use of thingamabob. Pass without a trace and not have to re-up it. Fuck
No,
yeah.
yeah, that's true because it's within an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, sick.
Yeah.
All right, so
we'll get out, and Lotus will defer to Hono and say, "Lead the way. You seem to know more or less where we're going," and we'll reach for the sensor on the end of his quarterstaff and swirl the sparkling dream mist around as he casts Pass Without a Trace.
Hell yeah. Cassandra is obviously joining us, correct?
yes.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll it, Wick, or do you want
you
to?
can roll it. You can roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you get? What do you get?
Let's see. 11. What is 11? A dream of comforting coils. That's so fucking hilarious that this is the first one.
You had a whole bunch of really shitty days, and now you're having a really good one.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, where's actual wood?
Yeah, the dream mist sort of spirals out in this long, lengthy pink shape with these golden scales here and there and gold jewelry adorning it. And it takes the form of a big, pink, glittering snake.
Yeah.
That just sort of slithers around the group. Specifically, the phrasing on this is Lotus's dream mist lengthens and spirals, taking the form of a massive pink serpent gilded in ornate jewelry and golden scales. This is everything the serpent once was, and everything Lotus knows him to be. The beast lies in wait, ready to strike those who mean him and his harm, and heal those he protects. Though perhaps this is fairy tale idealism on both that call Lotus's heart and mind home.
My vision of this is that this was kind of a fib that he was telling you. It's like, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but all the same, I think it's just very sweet. Like, this is both of these guys being delusional, TM.
They're doing great.
Yeah. So yeah, what's the group's reaction to that? That's just what the Pass Without a Trace looks like now, is this serpent wiggling around us every now and then.
Well, I mean, so far, your magic has been strange every single time. I feel like at this point, Hono is just kind of going with the flow. But he is definitely grateful there isn't little jump scare babies.
Little jump scare ghouls.
And just getting ready to be jump scared, and instead it's just a big serpent. And he's like, I can work with this.
I can work with this.
This is fine.
A singular black mist ghoul.
How dare
No, that would be really funny though. Just...
This one little particular figment of your magic is just like, I saw this man jump like a foot in the air. I need to keep doing it.
Yeah, I need to keep seeing this.
But I am never using your magic again. Please stop.
Oh, by the way, it is currently 3:00. Do you want to keep going? Just because I know some people here are short on time.
Yeah, probably just to get to the communal kitchen and then probably call it.
Okay.
Yeah, we could probably get there. And I think that's
good on time. I got a text that the party's gonna be a little bit later, so.
Okay.
Make a stew check. I
technically
will
it's
mark
like I have
my
another
words. I will get Ashtray to like me enough to let me use the kitchen. I will. I don't know how, but I will.
I feel like you're gonna have to do a Ratatouille type situation.
What do you mean?
You wild shape into a rat and then pilot one of us to go through.
Okay, that would be hilarious.
Because I feel like she might let one of us do it, but she fucking hates you.
I will get her to like me. I don't know how.
If you could turn back time.
Lotus going to the library and frantically searching what do give women like, and it's just all the head of a rival, and he's like,
I mean, if we take down the Dawn, no.
Now there's an idea.
We're level 3 right now, okay? We gotta work up to that.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Writing notes.
Lotus is making plans.
We gotta kill Lotus's notes is just we gotta kill some guy named Dawn, and it's spelled like D-A-W-N.
Anyways, so
yeah.
It only takes you about 30 minutes, and you're doing Pass Without a Trace, so you do not have any encounters, and you get to the temple
marvelous.
district. There's plenty of temples here. Yes. Also, we will definitely do your thing next week, Abby, for sure.
Oh no, that's totally okay.
But first, the Silveril. In this area, the Silverillian Temple is both the pearlescent and opalescent moon together. It is after I've been talking with the rest of the world builders while you guys are having little funny goof chats.
Yeah.
It's a decently sized one. There's one part of it that seems to be more of a community center.
There's one part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cut out.
You cut out after that.
Sorry. There's one side of it that seems to be more of a community center. That's got like a place where you can come, like make a hot meal or have a little have a little like game with each other. The other side.
Yes.
The other side. Jesus Christ is more of like a little more rowdy. It's like a bar and casino, and definitely could get a little more of the comfort, a little more of the other kind of services that Silveril sometimes do.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Lotus will beeline it for the cooking stuff. Checking something.
This is an Eidolon, correct? This temple?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming all of the temples in this area are for Eidolons rather than Elder Myths or anything like that.
Yes, it is Eidolons have temples. Elder Myths tend to have like either shrines or cults. Most don't have a temple. You are aware some of you might be... Well, actually, you can roll a history check.
Hell yeah, which one do I want to roll? Which one will be nice to me today? So many dice. You better be nice to me. 11.
You wouldn't. That's not high enough.
Rip. Oh well. Somebody else roll a history check.
I nominate Cassandra.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled again. It gave me a fucking nat 20. You little bitch, die.
That's a 16?
16. You'd know that for sure that elder myths don't tend to have temples, though those that have like services like the Solar Legion sometimes have like an office in like a port town or something.
An office.
Come join our cult.
Yeah,
For real.
or like buy our soldiers, or like sometimes you could just go to like a fucking little witch hut and find a fucking servant of Baba Yaga and get some hexes.
I love that. Hexing! 5 gold! Taught to you by the Great Witch herself! Now at your fingertips for just 5 gold! Yeah, speaking of, witchery and cauldrons, soup. I would like to make a roll, to try and make a,
Now,
okay.
No, you go first, sorry.
Provided there are ingredients here in this communal kitchen.
There are not.
God.
Damn
it!
Here's the thing.
Okay.
This is not... it's free to come cook here. This is not like a soup kitchen. This is where you gotta get your own ingredients and bring it here.
Where can we go to get ingredients?
With that in mind, could we have stopped at like a market on our way here to have gotten ingredients?
Yes,
Okay,
you could.
yeah.
I'm not gonna...
So we don't have to like backtrack.
What
exactly
kind of soup are you looking to make? Like just a hearty stew?
Loaded baked potato.
Okay, you can get
and
some
garlic bread.
You can get some tubers, some bread, some onions, garlic, giant
bacon.
space hamster bacon.
Of course.
Some mushrooms, all the fixins you'd need. Some cheese. Actually, you wouldn't probably put mushrooms in a baked potato stew. But
you would not.
You'd put. I'm thinking of potato stew by itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get a big wheel of cheese and some chives.
How much for all that?
All that would probably be about maybe 5 silver.
All right. Yeah, I will say, if y'all remember that meme of like, I'm not gonna be your swan, I am going to carry your goat back to the village in the middle of winter, I am built to tote potatoes, and you are never going hungry again! TikTok that I sent a while back. Lotus is carrying all of this like a champ.
Hell yeah.
Like, this man has this slumped over his back in a big sack like he's fucking Santa Claus and is not flinching.
Hee hee hoo.
5 silver, right?
Yep, 5 silver.
Alrighty. Keep hitting 4. Okay, there we go. Failed to remove coins.
Damn.
Okay.
That means you can't
It
buy
just doesn't auto calculate if I put in silver pieces.
Yeah, you have to like do silly things because you technically don't have silver in there. So you'd have to give yourself 10 silver pieces, remove a gold, and then actually remove a gold and just give yourself 5 silver.
Okay, that makes sense. Remove 5. Well, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah. Lotus looks so excited. This is probably the most happy y'all have seen him in days.
Yep. Oh, you get a big carton of like fresh milk.
Is it purple?
No, yeah, it's purple space hamster milk. So.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I love the
Also,
purple
the potatoes are also purple.
Ooh, this is
had
gonna be a
purple
purple soup.
If y'all have ever had purple potatoes before, those taste bad.
They're
I don't like them.
I like them.
Bad.
They taste
I mean, to be fair, I've
taste...
only had purple potato chips before, so I mean that may.
The actual potatoes, like if you bake them, they taste so much more earthy than a regular potato. I don't like it.
Well, these
Yeah, I would say that, but
they're probably
if you don't, you have to season them and all that.
These are probably a little closer to like normal potatoes. There's still a little more earthiness than normal potatoes to them, but they're still, they're
they have almost a mushroomy taste.
Not quite.
I will say that there are so many different cultivars of potatoes, and that you will only see a small amount of them, but they're it's wild how many.
Yeah.
These are like Tyrian purple, so slightly pinkish purple potatoes.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. So he'll start slicing and dicing, and do you want me to roll a check for this?
Can we assist, or are we just or are you refusing to let us help?
You can help if you want. This is just the normal cooking. This isn't monster cooking, so
yeah. That comes later.
This will not provide you any buffs, other than a hot meal.
Hell yeah! You get lunch today.
Even if I decide to use my chef feat stuff for this.
Oh, if you use your chef feat, then sure.
Oh yeah, that
he is going to make
buffs.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's probably best to not use that for now, and maybe save that for a day where we actually feel like going somewhere. Where
you get it back every day. You get it back every day, so might as well.
Yeah, fair. He will use special food and cook treats. So the special food is going to be the loaded baked potato soup, and the treats are going to be garlic bread.
Nice.
All right.
I'm just gonna roll a sleight of hand to see how well I chop things for you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a 21.
Do I roll survival?
No, you'd roll with your proficient in cooking tools, right?
Yes.
So
it'd just be your proficiency, right?
Yeah, roll plus your proficiency.
Which is only a +2 at the moment.
But, yeah, 1d20 +2.
But you have advantage, so.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have advantage.
You get a 1!
I don't know. The dice hate me today.
How did you get a 1?
The duality of man! The duality of man! Natural 20 for a 22!
Oh yeah, this soup is gonna fuck.
And the garlic bread? Is that a separate roll?
No, I'll keep it. The soup is delicious. It's thick. The cheese melted perfectly in it, so the soup is like doesn't have like stringy bits, but it's like thick and gooey. There's like delicious
Oh, hell yeah!
It's like the bacon's perfectly cooked, where it's slightly chewy but still got a little crispness.
Yeah, I will say he absolutely made enough to be able to bring back to the inn to heat up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It turns out great. The soup is delicious. The garlic bread is amazing.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Have an absolutely delightful lunch in this little community kitchen.
Yeah. Lotus is just so fucking happy.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, I feel like this is probably going... I don't want to keep saying it, because I feel like it's going to go bad. This is a stark difference from the past couple of days for Lotus.
He needed this! He needed this!
You have, like, this, like, sort of flashback to, like, one of the times that like you and an enemy got sort of like frustrated with your parents and had lunch over at a friend's or dinner over at a friend's house instead of with your parents. And this was kind of similar to that. It's like a hot, warm meal with people that actually care about you.
Aww.
Aww.
Am I saying her name right? Anemone?
Yeah, an enemy.
Anemone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anemone.
Everyone's named after
Like the flower or
yes.
Yeah, this is a running theme. I once had a Firbolg named Belladonna who, he straight up replaced one of his eyes with the Belladonna flower, as was the tradition of his druid clan that he was the last of. Belladonna was sweet. He was also a chef.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lotus will, sort of, count his blessings that he is still here, and that he gets the opportunity to share this meal with, his friends that he met 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah, but we've been through multiple
harrowing
experiences. We've essentially had the equivalent of a horror movie happen to us, and that's a very quick way to bond people.
That's true.
Though, I mean, technically the horror movie equivalents happened more with Cassandra and Nova and you. So Hono's working on it.
Hono's the final girl, not of his own volition.
None of the monsters could fucking find him is the issue.
Yeah.
Also, I think he's the only one who's killed somebody so far. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Give it time. Give it time. Give it time.
I mean, to be honest, he's going to be set up to be incredibly deadly when he's actually fully set up.
Yeah.
I will also...
Can Hono eat?
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay, sweet.
He's been consent...
Okay, I didn't know if he was just, like, secretly, like, just pushing it around on the plate to look like he's...
No, he is actually consuming food. I mean, it's the same thing as Nova, but it's different.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just like with the meta knowledge above board, just like, has he just been like, I don't know, throwing it into potted plants for compost?
Not gonna lie, Wick and I were talking about it. I'm like, how am I gonna work around him eating? And Wick's like, oh, he can totally eat. He'll just like grind the food down and turn it into compost within him to feed the. That's how I would have fucking put it. Legitimately, he's eating to put. He doesn't need to eat. And I will also say that for reasons he also cannot taste anything.
Taste?
This is for reasons. I think I told you these reasons.
Oh right, yeah, that's fair.
Lotus and Hono shaking hands, not needing to eat but doing it anyway because it's nice.
Well, first of all, he's doing it to for like part of the disguise because he's supposed to be quote-unquote human. He doesn't want people to know he's actually a fucking robot.
Hello, I am Hono Normal Man.
Hey, hello. I am human.
Legitimately, his name is something in a different language.
I love that.
I almost actually did go with human because we kept bringing it up and I was like, that's fucking amazing.
Norman. Normal man. He means Norman.
We're just normal men. We're just innocent men.
My weird robot has been trying so hard to not get noticed by any of you guys, and so far he hasn't, so he's like, yes.
Anyways.
I'm blending in excellently.
So yeah, you guys have this delicious hot meal that's like, oh, it's so good. Like, it truly, you feel like you've hit the spot.
Bread.
Since you use this, you get to get temporary hit points.
Yeah, you get temporary hit points when you eat the treats later.
Oh, okay, never mind. You don't get temporary hit points right now.
Yeah,
you get to eat, it's when you eat them.
Yeah, if you were to eat, like, for the soup, if we were missing any HP, you'd get to spend an extra hit dice and gain, to regain hit points, to regain an extra 1d8 hit points.
Okay, so do you not get temporary hit points for this?
You get the temporary hit points when you eat the treats later.
Oh,
that last 8 hours.
Oh, okay. Never
garlic
mind.
bread.
Okay.
Yeah, we can eat them whenever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
within 8
remember when Stu would make the treats for everyone in a Tuesday game.
Right.
Yeah.
Delicious cookies, fresh baked with love from your Warforged.
Yeah, I miss Stu.
I miss Stu.
I miss that
like
game. Stu was my little butler bot who basically took over cooking for the party because he's
Love
like,
that.
I don't know how they were. Well, I mean, Jane was cooking before, but
Yeah.
anyway.
What happened to Stu?
Stu's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
The game kind of like ended, so like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was doing great. Anyway, yeah. Continue with the game. This current game.
Yes. So, you guys have a hot meal, and yeah, where do you guys want to go next?
It sounded like Cassandra wanted to do something, or
Well,
was that going to be next session?
Okay, over the table, may have a guest appearance when Cassandra does their thing, so we're gonna wait till next session to do.
Oh, okay. I just
cool.
I feel bad. Is there anything Cassandra wants to do this session? Because I feel like you've gotten to do basically nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just quiet because I'm doodling. But I think I'm just thinking through what she would want to do. I think she would actually want. Oh my ADHD. Just lost that thought.
Believe in you.
Yeah, does the Jeopardy theme play? I actually don't know if there's anything I really wanted to, because I think she's more about like getting to know you guys, and I'm genuinely enjoying that. And like she's just kind of in the background, just happily following along, trying to get to know you guys, trying to experience things because she's basically a tourist.
I think,
we kind of all are, is the thing.
I think on that note, Lotus would leave a gold piece as a offering to Silveril. I almost called her Sylvia. Just an incredibly normal fucking name.
Sivia's in your fucking head.
Yeah. He'll leave a offering to Silveril, and he will I think, can I roll a survival check to try to do some like foraging here in the outer city, just sort of see if I find anything that seems edible?
Yes, but you gotta do it when you're doing travel.
Fair.
True. So you probably had to do that with the past when we were walking through.
Yeah. Or when we're walking back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
What?
I didn't stop. I need to check in with and see if the librarian wants to do visit yet.
Oh.
Yeah, because she gave me the necklace, and maybe we check in with the library and see if there's anything on the Solar Legion.
Yeah. Also, it's crazy that
well, we checked last session about Solar Legion.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Also, it's crazy that we still haven't heard back from Uncle yet. I'm sure he's fine.
It's only been like 2 days.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
He's a busy man. He's a council member. I forgot.
I mean, actually, it might be a good idea to look into the current council members and everything like that. But does that mean that we're leaving the temple area? Because I do have to go.
Yeah, probably.
Have a little bit of a yak with some of the temple.
Yeah.
Some of the temple.
You guys would have to leave the temple area if you want to do that.
Okay. Oh no! Wait, hold on. I need to go do something. So, hold on. What is? I just need to go and touch base with what were the Eula and Zotl?
Izotl.
Zotl. Eula and Zotl. Jesus fucking Christ! I couldn't say. I have to touch base at those. Which, I mean, we don't have to, like, do big RP or anything for that. Just kind of going in, seeing, touching base with them, seeing if they even reach out, touch base.
And touch faith.
Yeah. But yeah.
So yeah, you wanna go to there?
Yeah, let's do that real quick. So we can go to the library and Cassandra can actually do something this session instead of watching the boys be weird.
Yeah.
Weird boys.
Yeah, what I was curious about, though, is, like, if you guys wanted to, like, because you guys are okay to keep going, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only been technically going for 2 hours at this point.
Yeah, I thought you said you had to leave early, though, so I was...
No, I had a hard out at our usual time, I think. Abby.
Yeah. Oh, and it was mainly because they were gonna have a Mother's Day party, but they ended up going in and getting ice cream, so I have a little bit longer.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so, you guys, which one do you want to go to first? The temple to Yulia, or the temple, or Eula, or the temple to Izotl first?
Which one's... What are the vibes?
Izotl is the eidolon of guile, ambition, loft, guile, loft, and sort of like a little bit of trickery.
What is loft?
Yeah, well, it's like high up in the. Listen, okay, we're still like Izotl was one of like the first 3 to 4 eidolons we made, and we had like a whole like fucking domain system that we were working with.
Yeah.
We're kind of changing that a little bit. Think of Izotl as like a Loki style trickster.
Okay.
We got two tricksters in the Eidolon Pantheon. We have Heiwa, which is more Anansi, and Izotl, which is a little Loki, but a little more, little Loki, a little Hermes.
Okay.
A little what? Did you say
Hermes?
Okay.
Yeah. He's got a little association with thievery and tricks.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eula
is the goddess, is the eidolon of stars and lost thing. Well, it's like stars, trinkets, a little bit of I don't remember all the like things we had. Once again, we've sort of changed it around. So she's basically Eula is like the main eidolon of the astral elves. In fact, one of the three spires is the big temple to Eula in the center of the city.
Yeah.
But there's a smaller one here as well.
I would love to go to the Eula temple. So,
yeah.
We could have got I mean, we could technically do that.
Well, I mean the big one.
Yeah, no, I meant like the big one, but I think I might at least reach out at this little one first.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. I think I might go with Zotl first.
Alright.
As a funky little guy who's trying to pretend he's not what he is.
Yeah.
That might work. Might look fondly upon me.
Alright.
Alright.
This post made by loyal as old sneaky boys.
So yeah, generally, how do you just with eidolons? How do you usually like pay respects? Is it just leaving offerings, or doing prayers and stuff like
prayers. It's Eidolons fill the same role as like gods, even though they're not technically gods. Like you pray to them, you leave offerings, etc.
Okay. Okay.
And you could like, you could like talk to one of their. You can make a religion check to see if you know what Izotl likes as offerings.
Okay. I will make it right. What's my religion plus? I have a +3. Okay, I'm gonna give you another chance, Die.
Mm-hmm.
You better behave. It was better. It's still not above a 10. Plus my thing, that is a 12.
12. You would know that Izotl is fond of stolen things as offerings sometimes, but also enjoys feathers or pieces of reptile skin. Sometimes you've heard that you can offer a lie to Izotl.
A lie?
Yeah.
They just come over. I am human. Ooh, that's totally wrong. I like that.
Also, things that you retrieve from somewhere cleverly. Like if you get an item out of a dungeon, that could also be like a good offering to Izotl. Or something ambitious, like an ambitious project, like blueprints or something that you might be working on.
Okay.
It's more the thought that counts with him, with them, rather than like physical things. Although, like I said, if you steal something big and offer it to Izotl, that'll give you some credit.
Okay, so what you're telling me right now is I need to go nick something or nick something very big in the future and then bring it.
Yeah, like if you pickpocket somebody, that might be like a good little Izotl thing or something like that. Like,
can I pickpocket like something that no one will miss?
I mean, you can try. Pickpocketing is...
That's a stealth, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I kind of want it.
Alright.
Like, a fucking loose button or some bullshit off of somebody.
Alright, you know what? Here, I'm going to give you a series of rolls.
Okay.
Roll first, investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Ooh. +5. That gives me 23.
23. Okay. You sort of like find a little bit of a crowd of people sort of like walking around. The Temple District still has like some shops and stuff going on. And you get to see a little bit of like more of middle class type people. Because like there's a decent mix of like lower class and middle class in here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can also make me a sleight of hand check.
Alrighty then. Can I also add to the sleight of hand while I'm taking something that's inconsequential from the person, I put like a silver or a gold in their place?
Well, then it wouldn't be stealing.
That's true. Okay, well I guess I'm just taking something that's inconsequential.
You can try to take something inconsequential. We'll see.
I would like to take something inconsequential.
Okay.
Wouldn't we all?
You're going to have to like make make a few more investigation checks to pick someone out, and then like try and see if they got something inconsequential on them, or at least look like they might.
Okay.
So roll me one more investigation check to sort of pick someone out.
It's me, the inconsequential.
Just yoink something from Lotus. That's a 19.
Okay, but it would be really funny if you did, because everything on Lotus's person looks like something inconsequential, but is super fucking important to him.
I can't. I feel like I would ruin your perfect day is the thing.
So you do see someone who's a little higher class, sort of like in a group with a little more lower class, like upper middle class compared to like lower middle class. They're wearing slightly nicer clothes. You get the sense that they probably would be the best bet, because if they're that well dressed and have a little more of them, losing something wouldn't be as bad as like some of the other people around here. And he's a sort of astral elf with like a little coat with only a few patches of star glass on it.
Okay.
And now you can roll me. I'm going to make you. Okay. This is going to be weird, but I'm going to make you roll me a sleight of hand with advantage.
With advantage?
But
That is weird.
you want to roll it. You want something that's low, but not too low.
Oh, I see. So, it has to. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, if it's too high, you're gonna nick something a little more consequential.
You nick his fucking identity card.
Ono just pulls it out. I didn't want that. Just kind of puts it on the ground and walks away. Do I have to do this at all, like with stealth?
Yes. Do roll me a stealth check.
Okay, I have advantage on that as well. So that was a fucking nat 20 stealth. So even if this man does catch me, I don't think he'll catch me.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it's the sleight of hand. So that was a 26 on the stealth check. Jesus, I didn't think this would take this long.
Will he catch you?
I hope not. You said it at advantage, right?
Yep.
I rolled a 2 and a 13 plus 6, so that's a 19.
Alright. You reach into one of his pockets and you pull out a let's see what you get.
Human hand.
Oh, just like drops that shit down.
Yeah, you pull out a fucking severed hand, fucking Yoshikage Kira style.
Well, why the fuck do you have that?
Why were you looking in there?
Why do you have a human hand in your pocket?
I feel like one of these crimes is a little lesser than the other.
Yeah. Just a little.
Hono accidentally discovers a murderer.
You pull out a small a ring with a little red, a couple of jewels on it.
This feels more consequential.
It's a sort of brass ring with a small emerald on it.
Is there any writing on it?
Nope. And as you're sort of looking at it, he's like already starting to walk away. You nab this, and he is like starting to walk away. You had to like sort of like to keep up, and every moment you're looking at it, he's getting further away.
I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to accept that I stole man's ring. I've committed 2 crimes in the city. I've stolen a ring and I murdered a mangler.
I mean, was that really a crime?
Quick, chuck it at his head really hard. Maybe he'll get it back.
Like, you said it's brass, but it has an emerald on it. Like, could I attempt... What value do I think this thing has?
Do you have... You can roll an Arcana check.
Okay. and I don't think anyone fucking saw him yoink there
Nope.
from the party. Alright. Ooh, okay. That's my Arcana. That's a 17.
17. Wait, hold on. I got the wrong magic item things. Hold on. This is all homebrew. I'm not gonna use homebrew for this.
Oh god, is it an actual magic item?
You got a 17.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, let's take a looky-loo. Is a... You sort of like look at this a little harder, and you come to the conclusion: this is a ring of free action.
Is a free act? Does it just allow you to do a free action?
No, a ring of free action is while you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Oh, I kind of want to keep that for myself.
Yeah, this is a rare item.
Oh, motherfucker! Oh no, I didn't want to steal this from the man. How far away is it? Can I actually just yeet it? I don't think it. Is there too many people around?
There's too many people around. He's already like fucking gone. You don't see where he went.
I gotta look at his face, correct?
Roll me a history check at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. I spent all that time investigating the person and I didn't look at his face?
Okay, you could still roll a history check, but it's not a disadvantage. I'm just fucking
okay.
about that. But you have sort of like lost track of him. And...
It doesn't matter. I think he's panicking because I rolled a 3 plus 5. That's an 8.
Yeah, you don't remember this guy. You like remember that he looked nice. It's like, oh fuck, wait, oh god, oh no, did I steal something? Oh no, oh jeez, oh boy.
This is panic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I get for trying to be nice. I shouldn't have tried to be, and also tried to steal. I finally play a character that steals and I do it wrong. Well, this is my offering now because I cannot in good conscience keep this. Oh no, dejectedly going to the temple to go offer it.
Yeah, so it takes you a little bit to find Azotl's temple because it's like surprisingly hidden in which right. I guess you wouldn't find surprising, but like there's this little ramshackle little building that's almost built into an alleyway. And like it's got a sort of like an Ouroboros of a black snake, but with like 6 black wings on the outside of it. Yeah, with feathers. And yeah, you can go in. Are the rest of you all following Hono?
Actually, can you guys find him?
Yeah, that's the better question.
Okay, you guys just sort of lost track of Hono. You can make an investigation check to try and find him.
Or would it be a perception check to find him?
Oh, perception, yeah.
Well, I rolled a 19 on investigation.
You can change the investigation modifier to your perception modifier.
Okay, then that's a +5 for a 24.
24. What was your stealth?
I technically got a nat 20, which was a 26. I think we should allow it. That's really fucking close.
It's really close. You think that we should allow it, that Lotus is able to track you?
Yes, I think you managed to see Hono in the crowd.
Yeah.
The direction he's going, at least.
Yeah.
Just like where did this man's run off to, and why is he running off?
Yeah.
So I feel like at least in like
You did not see, with the 24, I'll say you did not see Hono pickpocket that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes. It would be way too hard to pickpocket. I mean, Hono probably did tell you guys that he's going to go do something, but then he spent a good chunk of time trying to pickpocket somebody.
Alright, Cass, let's see where our scurrying little friend is off to.
Ha 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 ha.
He'll, check to make sure Cass is behind him as he just sort of, lingers on the trail. I think aside from, like, just, you know, visual perception, Lotus does, like, you know, rely on, like, the sort of psychic scent or whatever, like, oh, your dreams smell weird, or oh, your mind smells weird, or oh, you smell weird. Like,
wow! I can't believe I smell weird!
I kind of imagine Lotus being able to see, like, that kind of scent through his third eye.
Yeah. Like, I think sometimes, like, sometimes he and the serpent overlap a little bit for senses. So every now and then, if you're paying real close attention, it's rare, but you might see him do the blah, 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 snake thing.
Okay, but question, does that imply that Lotus occasionally has his version of, like, heat vision? Or is, like, the dream psionics, like, the heat vision type thing?
No, it's not like that. It's just sort of like you get sense better. It's like it's not like even that much of an advantage.
Oh well, yeah. That's technically some have heat vision, and others use it just to actually smell the air. Yeah.
I don't think I have like a visual on hand. But there's a league champion, Warwick, whose whole deal is hunting people down based on, like, how damaged they are, and they'll leave, like, blood trails via scent. So, if you're playing Warwick, and you use this certain ability, you'll be able to see these different red trails all throughout the map that you can follow. So I think it's something similar to that, in my mind, at least.
Anyways,
I love how my rangers somehow get stalked by the party. How does this keep happening to them?
You guys do manage to track Hono to the Temple of Azotl.
I feel like there's points where you guys think you see him and then he disappears because it's like dark in the alleyway.
Yeah.
And he pops back up again and you're like, there he is!
That's him.
What is he doing? He just like randomly disappeared. Like, mentally he's there, but he just goes invisible. Is he like a wizard and he didn't tell us he's a wizard? Like,
the first time you guys interacted with him, he kept disappearing in the darkness, even though some of you have dark vision.
But yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
He doesn't have powers that may or may not be, you know, connected to the Dark Star.
I'm worried about it.
I'm worried about
it. Yeah, I think Lotus is still, just sort of keeping his distance. He's not trying to be creepy, but he's like, Lotus is still operating on, like, wilderness terms of, someone is hunting. I should keep an eye out from the brush to make sure they don't get got.
Question, can they do stealth checks for me?
I would love to.
Against my passive perception of 22.
11.
You see, like, fucking Lotus sort of, like, doing the hunched over, like, exaggerated tiptoes, like...
I don't think he'd be doing that. I think it would be more of, like... Hold on. Lotus trying to stealth has this energy.
Don't be. Oh.
This is the true energy of Lotus stealthing. Just dog shit. Just absolute dog shit at it.
You don't see me as he kicks in the fucking door.
This massive 300+ pound beefcake of an elf.
Like 16, Cassandra's just like thump 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 behind him.
Yeah.
Clink, clink,
Well, at
clink,
least she's
clink,
doing
clink,
better.
Clink, clink, clink.
What did she roll?
14.
Oh my god.
You still got the jingle of your fucking chainmail.
Oh, you technically got a 16.
I'm just over here like the freaking Parks and Rec meme.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
So
suspicious.
be suspicious.
I wanted to find that, but the first thing that popped up was a person hiding behind a person. I'm like, that feels right too. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like Hono spots you guys at one point and just kind of stands and stares at you.
Lotus just looks back at him like this.
Anyways,
That guy's stanced. He is stanced up.
that is one of the gentle people of the forest.
That is true.
Think about Big D's fucking rant about orangutans in that one episode of Hunting the
Oh dang it.
God.
Anywho.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
you guys are
Very.
yeah, you see them following you. Do you acknowledge them, or do you go on in, or do you like turn to face them? What are you doing?
He does actually full on look at them. Just kind of shakes his head and you think disappointment. And then goes into the temple. Just like, you guys are good at this, why are you following me?
Mhm.
You go into the temple and you find that it actually kind of like extends back a little ways. There's like the alleyway part is like really small because it's like in a fucking alleyway, but you see that it like actually goes down into like the sewers.
Oh, it's actually okay.
And there's like a few people sort of sitting in like a few like just actually no, there's like no people here, but like there's like little depictions of Isolde on the wall of like the feathered serpent sort of motif.
Ooh.
It's very dark in here, by the way. Like the lights are
How dark is dark? Is it dim or is it darkness?
dim light in most of it,
Okay.
but there's like a few spots where it seems to like have magical darkness sort of like in the corners and along the wall.
Oh no, just goes into the corner. No, he doesn't actually. I'm gonna go find the place where I could do my offering before the two don't be suspicious people come tumbling in.
Yeah, so you go down into the sewers area, which the temple sort of opens up, and it's like more like kind of almost like what you would imagine is sort of like a thieves guild kind of like place looking like. There's a few.
Sorry, can you repeat that because you cut out?
You go down into the sewers, and the temple opens up into almost it's sort of like a thieves guild looking place, where
Oh
it's
my-
like a few like seedy looking people. Like there's a few Githyanki and a few astral elves. You actually see a few kobolds as well. And like, but like to the back, like there's like a bar to one side, and then to the back there's like a fucking little like altar that has a depiction. It has like this empty throne on it. It's like made of like of black jade or black marble. No, it is black jade. It is black jade.
Ooh.
And carved with serpents and crows on it. And in front of it is a treasure chest.
boy.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go offer this real quick before the party finds out I was a thief today. How exactly does this usually go? Is it just you kind of drop it off, do a little prayer, or you just yeet it in and be like, "There you go, buddy"?
Well, you're not quite sure. It's sort of, from what you understand, it differs from temple to temple. So.
Is there anyone else doing it currently?
Nope. The only people there are sort of just sharing drinks and talking quietly in a different corner.
God damn it.
So, there's just this treasure chest in front of this throne.
Okay, when I approach it, I'm assuming it has a bunch of stuff in it already.
Oh, do you touch the chest?
Oh, it's not open. Okay.
It doesn't appear to be locked.
He approaches it quietly, looks to see if this is like the wrong thing to be doing.
Nobody seems to be like messing with you or anything. They all seem to just be in their own like conversation, so you don't think you're doing anything wrong.
Okay, so I guess I'll touch it.
You touch it, and then the chest sort of opens up and smiles at you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
Hello, chest.
it sticks out its tongue.
He places the ring on the tongue.
And it slides in, and the chest sort of like... Ooh!
No, don't like that. Don't like that.
Goody goo, look at you! Fancy
What else
pants. little cut purse we have here.
What?
I thought he was gonna say little cuck we have here.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh.
Anyways, listen, good job here. This is a mighty fine offering for Zotol. And, what can I do for you?
Does this chest seem to know sign?
And then he, sort of, one of, like, the chest sort of, like, cracks and, like, a tentacle pops out and forms a hand. And then it starts signing in GIF. And then his tongue sticks out and forms another hand and, like...
Yeah.
So how can I help you?
Okay, from my experience, I would be able to communicate with an... Oh my god, my brain is so bad at saying this word! Why does my brain say Eladon? That is not a...
Eidolon.
Eidolon! Why is my brain not... Okay, anyway.
But,
the fucking stupidity of my brain aside. Speaking to an Eidolon, you generally just go to a temple and do like a little prayer, how they offer things like, would I be able to communicate with a Zotol after handing off this good offer to the chest?
Yes, the mimic sort of asks you if like it could help you, and it reveals to you that it's the priest of this area.
Oh, I love that.
That's hilarious. Love that.
You also you can make a little religion check if you want.
Yeah, I'll make a religion check.
I'm gonna be so real. I'm so fucking tired. I've been up since 3 a.m.
Oh no! Okay, we probably should finish soon.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
You know that mimics are actually the creations of Izotl and Haywa playing a funny little joke.
Love that.
To play a funny little joke.
That's from me and Vic doing cooking. We cooked.
That feels like a you and Vic thing, to be honest.
That mimics that they thought, oh, this would be hilarious.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, no, Hono will just sign that he is trying to get in contact with Zodal. If possible, if not, understandable.
He's gonna sort of sprout like these crab legs and sort of scuttle to the side. And open up the chest again, and instead of like sort of like the chest is gonna crack all the way back, open, and then like a sort of slightly humanoid figure of like made out of like sort of like this purplish flesh with a bunch of eyes.
That's
on
upsetting.
Sort of says, sort of signs to you that take a seat on the throne and have a little prayer. Your offering's been noted.
I feel so guilty about stealing that. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna go sit on the throne. Question, do Lotus and Cassandra follow into the temple and go down into the sewer and see Hono sitting on the fucking throne? Have they followed? Or would you guys think this is too seedy of a place for you?
I think Cassandra would follow if Lotus goes down.
I think Lotus would follow if only to keep tabs, but also, like I said, I'm kind of checked out right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's good.
Oh no.
Like, I am aware of things, but like, I feel lightheaded.
Oh no. Well, perhaps Hono sitting on the chair could be a good stopping spot.
Yeah, we can do.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're fine. It's good.
Also, that means that next session we'll be able to do all the other stuff in the Temple District, then do library stuff.
Very nice.
And
Alright.
we may have a guest show up.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Ooh,
have
awesome.
a good one, y'all.
Alright,
You guys have a good one.
bye-bye!
Yeah, you're running.
Bye.
Alright, let's stop recording.